Welcome back! So this is again Beam of the Entanto brothers, and that was a montage of my recent trip to Siargao. I was supposed to leave with my brother, but he had to cancel this trip since he just recently transferred to a new company and he does not have any leave privileges just yet. So that explains why he is not again in this video. But shout out to John Borja who flew with me on this trip in a very short notice, and for taking all my drone shots in this video, and also for taking all of my photos in this trip. Thanks, John. I'm going to link all his social media down below on the description box so you guys can check him out. But going back to the topic, it's already my third time in Siargao, and a lot has changed since the very first time that I was there. Siargao has gained its popularity over social media for the past 3 to 4 years. Siargao has been all over social media, and I mean that's not surprising to me at all because the island is very Instagrammable anyway, at least in my opinion. So for today, I am going to take you guys with me as I visit those Instagrammable spots in the island of Siargao. Let's go! First on the list is the iconic boardwalk. This is most probably the very first thing that would come up on one's mind if we talk about Siargao. It is located in Cloud 9 in the town of General Luna, where it's famous among surfers since it's one of the best surfing spots in the island. The boardwalk is accessible in pretty much any means of transportation, but the most famous of it all is the motorcycle. But if you do not know how to drive a motorcycle, do not fret, because tricycles are readily available in almost anywhere in town. So if you are staying a bit distant from the boardwalk, you can just take a tricycle to get there for 20 pesos one way. You will also have to prepare a 50 peso admission fee before you can get into the boardwalk, but that's already good for the whole day anyway. The boardwalk can also get pretty busy in almost any time of the day, so if you'd like to score a crowdless photo in this picturesque spot, I would suggest that you shoot at noontime, where tourists are usually less because of the heat of the sun. But if the 12 p.m. heat is just unbearable for you, try visiting during the afternoon because the boardwalk is also a great spot for a beautiful sunset. Next in line is the Magpupungkot Rock Pools. The spectacular natural pool is located in the town of Pilar, about 45 minutes to an hour drive from General Luna. This can be a pretty long drive, so you might want to check the tides first before coming to Magpupungkot, because you can only see and enjoy the rock pools on low tides. You will also have to pay an admission fee of 50 pesos and a 20 peso parking fee if you drive a motorcycle. The waters in the rock pools are crazy clear, so if you are into underwater shots, this place is perfect for you. Now if you're heading to Magpupungkot, you will not surely miss this next 3 spots because you are going to literally just pass by them on your way there. First of the 3 spots is the Coconut Forest View Deck. About a 30-minute drive from General Luna, this view deck is very easy to spot because it's just along the road and the sea of coconut palms is just a head-turning view that it is hard to miss. You'll also know that you are already at the view deck if you see vendors selling bamboo straws and snacks. Traveling solo is not a problem when taking your Instagram photos in this location at all because the local vendors offer to take your photo for free. This picture, in fact, was taken by one of the vendors in the area. And about a 2-minute drive from the view deck is the Coconut Plantation, where the famous road surrounded by coconut trees can be found. Unlike the view deck, this spot can easily be missed. It even took us 2 visits to really convince ourselves that this is the famous Instagram spot. Because the first time we were there, our drone ran out of battery, and it really takes a drone flight to fully see the magnificent beauty of this place. But even without a drone, this road is still very picturesque, so it is still definitely a must visit. The best time to visit this place is during high tides to avoid the crowd, because during low tides, people flock to Magpupungkot and very usually, they do a quick stop at this road for a photo op on their way there. The last one of the 3 is the Maasin River, where you can find the very famous bent coconut tree. This is just about a minute drive away from the Coconut Road, and this place is also very easy to spot, but you will definitely know that you are already at the place when you drive across a red bridge. You will have to pay a fee of 20 pesos before you can enjoy the river, and if in case you need a prop for your Instagram photo, you can pay an additional 20 pesos to use the raft. Or you can also rent a boat for 500 pesos, and it'll take you to the deeper part of the river. Next spot you should tick off from your list is the Sugba Lagoon. Located in the town of Del Carmen, about 45 minutes to an hour drive from General Luna. A lot of accommodations offer a tour package to Sugba Lagoon, which usually includes the transfer from your accommodation to Del Carmen and back, boat fare to the lagoon, and your lunch. It can get pretty expensive though. It ranges from 1,500 to 2,500 pesos per person, depending on how big your tour group is. But if you're a cheapskate like me, the trip to the lagoon can definitely be DIY'd. You just have to drive yourself to the small port in Del Carmen, where the small boats to the lagoon dock. Then pay the environmental fee and the boat rental. That, for sure, will cut down your cost. The lagoon is the most picturesque from up above, so it's perfect for your drone shots, but I was so scared to fly my drone high up though when we visited the lagoon because I just recently lost my other drone at that time, so I settled on photos from the surface. In the lagoon, you can also take a photo from the famous diving ramp or a photo while stand-up paddling or kayaking. Next up is the 3 islands, namely Naked, Daku, and Guyam Island. The islands are accessible from the port of General Luna and will take you about a 20-minute to 30-minute boat ride to get to the farthest island, the Naked Island. It is named Naked Island because the island has nothing on it but sand. Naked Island is a bar of white sands and strong waves, which makes a beautiful drone shot of blue waves kissing the white sands. The island can get a little too crowded though, so the best time to visit is either very early in the morning or at noontime. I tried coming at both times, but I prefer it at noontime because it gives better lighting to my drone shots, though it can get pretty hot and there is nowhere to hide in the island, so it's really up to your preference. Daku Island is the biggest among the 3 islands, and it arguably has the best beach among all 3 of them. It is too big to be captured in a drone camera though, unless you're not afraid to fly your drone very high up. Lunch is also usually served in this island during your island hopping, since cottages are available here. Locals also sell fresh seafood and coconut juice and dako, which you definitely can use as a prop for your Instagram photo. And the smallest among the three is Guyam Island. It is a teardrop-shaped island, which makes it a perfect subject for a drone shot. It is also a great spot for a beautiful sunset, so you might want to consider coming here in the afternoon before the sun sets. But if you'd like to avoid the crowd and have the whole island all to yourself, you can come here early in the morning during sunrise. You can also get a great view of the sunrise from Guyam anyway. Next on the list is the Taktak Falls, located in the town of Santa Monica. It is about an hour and 45 to a 2-hour drive from General Luna. What makes it a must visit is that this is the only waterfall in Siargao. This isn't the most spectacular waterfall I've seen though, especially that I am from Cebu, which is home to arguably one of the most beautiful turquoise-colored waterfalls in the country. But if you would like a break of scenery from the many beaches and lagoons in the island, this place is just perfect for that. You will just have to pay 25 pesos before you can get to the falls. The falls is deep enough to enjoy cliff and tree jumping. The last one on our list is the Sahatan Cove in Bukas Grande Island. To get there, you will have to go to Dapa, about a 30-minute drive from General Luna, and from Dapa, you will have to get a boat that's going to take you to the cove. It is about an hour to a 2-hour boat trip from Dapa, depending on the speed of the boat. You might not be able to use your DSLR or mirrorless cameras in Sahatan because you will be in a very small boat the whole time. So I suggest you bring a GoPro or any other waterproof cameras because you will do a lot of swimming, cliff jumping, and caving. You can also swim with the jellyfish if you get there in season because that is not available all year round. Sahatan is a very similar scenery, if not more serene than Sugbo Lagoon, so you might want to fly your drone there too, and you will surely get a spectacular photo of the small islands around the area. You can also ask the boatman to pull over in some of the many islands in Bukas Grande, because the secluded beaches there really make a great photo. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys find this video useful to your next visit to the island and on taking those Instagram-worthy photos. And I also hope that when we travel, we bear in mind to respect the locals and the place and leave no trace. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. Let us know what you think about this video by leaving a comment down below. You can also like this photo and share it to this video and share it to your friends. And every Wednesdays we upload new videos, so click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon beside it for you to get post notifications every time we post new videos. But yeah, I hope I'm gonna see you next week. See you again. Bye!
Let it go, make my body go. Make our bodies higher and higher. Make our bodies higher.